Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands and asked him to create. Coach Jason Kidd said, I don't know if anybody told Picasso he had to use all the paints, but I just want to remind him that he can rely on his teammates. His teammates are going to be there to help him. Good words from a great point guard, Kevin.
Indeed, that's high praise. Hall of Famer, D.A., thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Collins, and it's Lewis in at the point guard. And for the Mavericks, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. P.J. Tucker is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's McGee in at the 5. The last game of the season is always surrounded with a lot of hope. Playoff hopes for most teams, and Greg, hopes for the future for the others.
In one way or another, every player is happy to reach this point, either so they can finally get their playoff run started or so they can get their well-deserved rest in the offseason.
Now, here's Bullock. Pass to Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. Here's San Antonio now. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
Now, here's Doncic. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Here's Lewis, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
So it's San Antonio now. It's a 3-point game. Lewis passes to Johnson. Offside Collins. Johnson outside. Shoots over Bullock. Shot by Johnson, no good. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Now, here's Vassell. After Luka Doncic's miss. Rebounded by McGee.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Dinwiddie against Lewis. From downtown, Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Collins kicks to Vassell. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
They were extremely lucky. I think they took their opponent for granted a little, and it nearly cost them.
Now, here's Lewis. This game we saw him score 13. Good on the 3-point shot.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Dinwiddie passes to Tucker. Here's Bullock. McGee trying to break free. And it's Bullock missing. And And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's not going to stop Keldon Johnson. He's good at forcing his way through contact.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. And McGee kicks to Dinwiddie. Traps in the tray. He's got 8. Spurs trail by 4. On the wing, Johnson. Passes it to Roby. Clock at 6. Lewis passes to Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The 10th pick in the 2017 draft. Zach Collins has battled through multiple injuries. That held him to play just under 185 games in his first 5 seasons.
The first free throw is good. And with Collins, it's tough, Steve, to develop as a player when you're constantly rehabbing from injuries.
Thankfully, he's young and still has upside. Kevin, when healthy, though, he is shown to be a solid defender. And with his three-point shot, he can bring value as a stretch 5.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Woods checked in. And so Collins nails both of them. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. And here's Wood outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, here's Vassell. He's covered closely. Roby the pass to Vassell. From 10 feet out. Good. He hits the jump shot. It's all knotted up.
Aggressive play by Vassell in the paint, getting himself a close-range shot.
Now, here's Bullock. He's guarded by Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Vassell. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lewis. Doncic with the block.
Good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
He misses the free throw.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Pirtle, he's checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second free throw.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Josh Richardson's checked in for Zach Collins. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Vassell. Tremendous game he played against Minnesota. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title. And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Now here's Lewis, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Plenty of space. No good, shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. The pass to Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now here's Lewis. He feeds it to Johnson. A second chance effort. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Iguodala comes in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway is subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Spurs also changing it up. Bassey's checked in. And McDermott's subbed in for Vassell. Here's Richardson, and a slam dunk by Richardson.
Josh Richardson with an athletic play at the rim. It's all about making sure you get a quality look, and that's one.
Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway, no good. 16 feet away, and the Spurs scoring again. And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a three-point game. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Hardaway for 3. Here's Iguodala, and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Terrific persistence by Andre. Great work keeping the play alive.
Pass to Richardson. Pass to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. And the Spurs lead by 3. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Iguodala, the pass to Wood. He kicks it to Hardaway. It's Powell on the wing. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the jumper falls for him. Doncic has got 5.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's McDermott. Softly drops in the floater.
Let's not forget, at 6'8", Doug McDermott has the ability to be a scoring threat inside the paint.
Iguodala outside. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
All right, everyone. I want you to get out of your seats and make some noise!
Hardaway with the steal. Over Richardson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala, the Mavericks trailer. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Iggy is so creative down low, just overwhelming the defense with his athleticism.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And it's tied up with that one.
The charity stripe is far from the strongest part of Iggy's game, but he will hit him in crunch time.
That one is no good.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Passes it to McDermott.
In the first 2 minutes.
Guarded by Doncic. And the pass to Richardson. Shot clock at 5. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Though Richardson's improved his ball handling, he's still more comfortable in catch and shoot.
Here's Wood. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Wood's got it all tied up now for the Mavs. Richardson outside. Spurs passing it around. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Here's Poeltl. It's hauled in by Wood.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Iguodala outside. Now trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it to McDermott. Pass to Richardson. Here's Bassey. And here is Poeltl. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And Poeltl using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
The Spurs have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
No good on the free throw.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And he's good on the second. 40 seconds left in the first. Outside Hardaway. get that one. Good work defensively by Richardson. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 45% from the field early. Pass to Bassie. Richardson outside. The shot from 20 feet away. Good on the bucket. Richardson's got 8.
Very good at working off the pick and roll. Josh getting all the separation he needs.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Wood out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Lewis. Richardson gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Got a piece of it. Here's Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Team foul.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
That free throw missing. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Christian Wood. And he sinks the second. Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie. McGee trying to break free. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Floats one. It's rebounded by Dallas. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McGee's shot is off. Spurs leading by 3. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Dinwiddie up top, covered by Vassell. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Lewis kicks to Vassell. Doncic against Lewis. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Passes to Richardson. The pass to Johnson. Lewis outside. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Get out of your seats and on your feet for the D-Town Crew. Okay, fans, time to make some noise for your D-Town Crew. Here they come, your D-Town Crew.
Roby, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Isaiah Roby.
Here's Lewis. He has 7. Pass to Roby. Now Lewis. Pass to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Roby can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Out left to the wing. And it's McGee with the jam. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Lewis dishes to Collins. Back to Lewis. Collins against McGee. Poked loose. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
Now, here's Vassell. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Johnson. They trail by 3. Outside Collins. Just 4 to shoot. To halt the run. Connects from 3-point range.
For 3.
Vassell's got 7 points in the game.
Devin understands he needs to keep taking and making these shots. This is crucial to his overall development.
Pass to Dinwiddie. A 3-ball. The shot comes out, so the Spurs will take it the other way.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Lewis passes to Vassell. Back to Lewis. Johnson surveying the floor. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You got to play up on Johnson. This is why. Look at that jump.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. To the inside, Tucker. He can't get that one. Collins with some nice D. Vassell with it. McGee's there. Collins looking around. Back to Lewis. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic. The Spurs have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Kyra Lewis Jr., 2 shots.
That one is off.
And with their struggles at the line this quarter, that free throw percentage has dropped down to about 55%. That's not going to get it done.
Powell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. The Spurs also with the sub. McDermott's checked in for Collins. And the second free throw, good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Johnson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Minnesota.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's on Luka Doncic. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Christian Woods checked in for JaVale McGee. Hardaway is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Now here's Powell. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Lewis kicks to Vassell. Back to Lewis. Clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Johnson can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, Hardaway. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Dallas making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Pirtle, he's checked in for the Spurs. San Antonio leading by 4. The pass to McDermott. He kicks it to Lewis. From deep. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Dallas. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
You know what time it is, Mavs fans. Here comes your D-Town crew.
Roby the pass to Pirtle. Tries it from the top of the key. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Lobbed up there for Powell. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Pass to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off, and the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic with it. He's got 14. It's good. Doncic has got 16.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Lewis. Pass to Roby. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Passes it to Wood. Outside Hardaway. Doncic passes to Wood. Picks it out to Iguodala. McDermott with the steal. Pirtle, high post. Doncic against Lewis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead. Iguodala outside. Back to Doncic. And it's Hardaway atop the key. Here's Wood. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Yeah, they're shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. A different look now for San Antonio. Bassey's checked in. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Doug McDermott.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Wood no good on the free throw. Spurs leading by 4. From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type. Plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
Here's Hardaway. After the basket by San Antonio. Chalk up 2 there. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Lewis passes to Pirtle. Here's Bassett. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Richardson outside. 4 on the clock. Over Iguodala.
Cooling off a bit after a nice first quarter.
We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good defense by Iguodala. Mavericks trail by 4 to the middle. Here's Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Doncic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Richardson kicks to Pirtle. Powell with the steal. And Doncic, here we go. It's good. This game is all even. Doncic has got 20.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Richardson the pass to Lewis. Here's Pirtle. It's Richardson on the wing over Iguodala. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. From deep, Wood gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
And Wood has become an intimidating presence at the arc, able to knock down that three with consistency.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Spurs trail by 3 on the court for San Antonio. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Collins, and it's Lewis in at the point. And the basket by Vassell.
A lot of Vassell's buckets come off assists. He's very comfortable on catch-and-shoot situations.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bullock. Johnson's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 3. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. He lobs it up, and it's McGee with the jam.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Lewis kicks to Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now. And there's the pass to Lewis. Shoots over Doncic. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 18 points.
Good discipline from Vassell, moving the ball instead of waiting for a shot to show up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Spurs trail by 5. Lewis dishes to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Pass to Bullock. Now here's Tucker, guarded closely. The 3 for Doncic. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Doncic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs. Stolen by Bullock. Doncic outside. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Bullock passes to Tucker. Over Roby. Tucker can't get it to go.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
I love whenever Johnson goes at the defense inside because it puts them in a very difficult position.
And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor.
Take a break.
His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
First one falls for him.
What I like about Keldon Johnson, he doesn't settle. Most of his shots come from inside the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Bullock. Doncic against Lewis. And it's good, 2 points. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Johnson outside. Passes it to Vassell. Outside Collins. McGee with the block. And it's the Mavericks on the break. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Lewis against Doncic. Inside, here's Roby. Banked in off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Doncic looking it over. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lewis outside. Now the pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Vassell. Dinwiddie with the steal. Pass to Doncic. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
Lewis kicks to Vassell. Back to Lewis. McGee with the block.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the shot is good. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
It's stolen by Johnson. Lewis outside. Back to Vassell. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Roby. From deep. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Mavericks leading by 11. Dinwiddie outside. Now Bullock. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Doncic. And that one, good. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Roby the pass to Lewis. Passes it to Johnson to end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Back to Lewis. There's the pass to Vassell. Shoots over Dinwiddie. As JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Lewis outside. Pass to Collins. Fires for 3. The shot misses. And it's Dallas the other way. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Christian Wood comes in for P.J. Tucker. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Hardaway is subbed in for Luka Doncic. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Spurs trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
McDermott, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Poor defensive effort. Can't stop Richardson from scoring, then compounds the situation with the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
That's good from Richardson.
I mean, a ferocious athlete. Josh Richardson has also proven to be a terrific 3-and-D guy.
Pass to Powell. Pass to Wood. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Wood's got 10 points in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Dallas moving the ball around. Richardson the pass to McDermott. Back to Richardson. The pass to Johnson. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Dallas. Woods got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
For San Antonio, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Rana at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Mavericks leading by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2
Powell
minutes.
trying to free himself up. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Richardson. The 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Up and in on the layup. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Pass to Dinwiddie. 1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. Hardaway against Richardson. Top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hardaway has got 6. Spurs trail by 17. Richardson outside. Now here's McDermott. He's guarded closely. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Dinwiddie kicks to Iguodala. Back to Dinwiddie. Iguodala outside. And Pirtle sends it back. And he recovers it. And it's Hardaway again missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Rana, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Dallas leading by 17. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Reggie Bullock is out there with Wood, and it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
A late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Vassell. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
Bullock passes to Dinwiddie. They get a hand on it. Now here's Vassell. Lewis on the wing.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Mavericks. San Antonio also making a switch. Roby's checked in. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Lewis in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Passes to Bullock. There's the 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
Here's Vassell. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks leading by 16. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Spurs. Collins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. From deep, Richardson, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
He's stretching out the defense. Josh Richardson is a classic 3-and-D guy who took that one.
Now the pass to Tucker. Doncic against Lewis. The 10-footer. Off the left rim and out.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood.
JaVale McGee.
Here's Lewis. Bullock with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 13. Kicks it to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Tucker. Over Richardson. Tucker can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. The tray. And Josh Richardson gets the three.
3 points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Dallas calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. But one thing I want you guys to do is stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. Pass to Vassell. Here's Roby. Collins trying to break free. Roby can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Passes it to Richardson from outside the arc. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. Doncic with the steal. Fires it up. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Dinwiddie's got 22. Spurs trail by 14. Richardson outside. Lewis right side. The pass to Collins. Vassell with it. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Tucker, to the paint. And here's Bullock. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Bullock's got 5 points now this quarter. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to Vassell. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bullock with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Reggie Bullock, shooting 1.
Free throw good, Bullock. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and how about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve?
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around. You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Doncic passes to McGee. Over Roby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, JaVale McGee, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from McGee. Spurs trail by 18. Lewis kicks to Richardson. Out to the right wing. Now here's Vassell. Dinwiddie covering. Clock at 4. Passes it to Lewis. Shoots over Doncic. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Dallas. They're on an 11-3 run. There's the dish to Bullock. And the pass to Tucker. Dinwiddie outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Lewis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Doncic. Dishes it to Bullock. He kicks to McGee. Here's Dinwiddie. Sinks the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Lewis down low. Guarded by Doncic. Now here's Richardson. He's guarded closer.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Lewis passes to Collins. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Line for your Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. A different look now for San Antonio. Pirtle, he's checked in for Collins. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Josh Richardson. He hits the second from the line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Lewis kicks to Vassell. Lewis against Doncic. Lewis right side. The feed now to Pirtle. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Assist goes to
And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 19-5 run here. McGee with it. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Lewis against Doncic. Lewis misses.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. obviously not helping their cause.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Doncic against Lewis. Another three for Dallas.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
Lewis kicks to Vassell. Pass to Johnson. Lewis outside. Here's the three. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Lewis has got 23 points.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
Pass to Bullock. Dallas moving it around.
2 minutes.
Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes, but good offenses always find the weak link.
On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Bullock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Hardy passes to McGee. Now Kleba. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated, 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Dallas making a switch here. Berton is checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And as for McDermott, how about the last couple of seasons he's had?
GA career highs in scoring. He's not making a higher percentage, but he's taking more shots each game. Seems like it's been a recipe for success.
Goes up on the wing. And no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Wesley. Sinks the triple.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
And so it's Dallas with it. Outside, Green. Pass to Kleba. And here's Hardy. Back to Bertans. And there's the pass to Kleba. As he pulls it in. Here's Wesley. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Spencer. Did you have a sense coming in that you needed to be more aggressive tonight?
Oh, no, it was just kind of like the way they were playing and just wanted to be aggressive, wanted to hopefully make the best play for the team, and, you know, was fortunate to hit some shots tonight. That's really it.
All right, man. I know you want to be humble, but you played a big part tonight. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.